Hi guys, and today I'm going to show you how to make a duct tape woven coin pouch. It's got Ziploc and two colors. Okay, so what you need is a cutting mat, an X-Acto knife or something like it, and two colors of duct tape, and a piece of Ziploc cut to about 3.5 inches. Okay, so first you're gonna start off with three pieces of duct tape that are 2 3/4 inches long. Once you have those pieces, you're going to take each piece and fold them in half the long way. Once you have them folded in half, take your scissors and cut them in half the long way. I find it easier to use your scissors instead of an X-Acto knife just because they're folded in half and they're sticky sides together. Then you're going to cut two pieces of your other color that are 3.5 inches long. Once you have those two pieces cut, you're going to pick it up, fold it in half the long way, and then cut it in half the long way also. Then cut a piece of tape that is 3.5 inches long and cut that in half the long way. Then take one of your main color strips and put it upside down. Then take the shorter strips of tape and align them on the bottom. You should put them about halfway down. Should be up against each other and touching on the sides. Just like that, and continue until all of the shorter strips are used. When you're done, take the bottom of this and fold it over. If there's a lot of extra on the side, you can flip it over, put the sticky down, take your X-Acto knife and just cut it all off. Then you should have this. When you're done with that, you're going to start taking the other colors and just weave them in. Then push it all the way down. So it's like this. Then when you do that, you do it the opposite way. So I started going under. You're going to start going over. And do that with the remaining pieces of tape. When you're done weaving and it looks like this, you're going to take your other piece of main color duct tape and line it up with this purple on top, or your main color in the weave, just like that. Then you're going to turn it over and fold it. Once you're done with that, you're going to take a piece of tape that is your main color again, that is about 3 inches long. Cut the piece of tape in half and close off the sides. If you want the back of the coin pouch to be weaved, just make another one of these, and if you don't, just make a double-sided sheet of duct tape that is 3.5 inches long and then 3 inches tall. Once you have both of these pieces, you're going to cut a piece of your main color duct tape that is 3.5 inches long and close off the bottom. Then cut a piece of tape that is 3 inches long. Once you close off the bottom, do not close off the sides, but cut a piece of tape that is 3 inches long and cut it in half the long way. Now we are going to put on the ziplock. Once you tape the bottom, you're going to take your ziplock and make sure it's long enough. It can be a little bit shorter, but then you have to cut one piece of tape that is as long as your ziplock, which mine is 3 inches long. When you have that piece, cut it in half the long way and make sure you save those other 2 pieces to close off the sides in the end. Take one of the half pieces that are as long as your ziplock, and then you're going to have to separate this piece of ziplock, and you're going to take one of those pieces and line it up at the top, or however high you want it on this part. Make sure it's sticking up. Then when you have this, you're going to rip it in half. Okay. So what you can do is you can either leave the ziplock on here and put this on, or you can take it off, which I'm going to do, and just line it up on here. I think that works better. So you now have this. Then you're going to put the other piece on the bottom. So you have this. Then you're going to line up where you want the ziplock. Then push it down. And then flip it over and fold this part over right there. So you now have that little piece on there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your other piece of ziplock and make sure it's puffing out, and you're going to stick the pieces together and line them up. Then no, don't line it up. Okay, so you have to take this piece off. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to take your other piece that's as long as your ziplock. You're going to rip this piece in half. Take one of them. Do the same thing. Line it up. And then you're going to put it on there. Okay. Take both these. Okay. Then you have this. Make sure it's puffed, like the side sticking up. So you're going to put this on, just like that. Line it up. And then you're going to fold this over, just like this. So you have that. Then you're just going to fold this piece over. And once you have this, you're just going to duct tape the sides together. Okay. So you're going to take that piece, it's 3 inches long, half of it, line it up on the side, like this. Then you're just going to fold it over. So you have that, and trim off the extra, and then take the other piece and do the same thing. Make sure you line it up on the front first, because if you line it up on the back, you might have like a lot of extra on the side that you don't want. So then when you trim that off, you'll have your final product of the little woven Ziploc coin pouch. And you can put all the coins you want in there. And thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Leave any questions or comments or pretty much anything.